our belief system dictates everything. Each of our version of ourselves will have a set of belief, and if you're operating from the past identity, we'll get results that match our past. If you want to get the next level results in business, perhaps a lot more clients or a better quality of clients or a lot more sales revenues, then we've got to operate from that next version of self with that next level of beliefs. So yes, shifting our belief system is very important, but sometimes easier said than done. Right? I mean, I know I found myself in a situation when my coach told me some years back, but Lenka, this is easy. You just need to shift your belief to that you can sell 10 of these offerings to that you can sell 100 of them. Because I can, my coach could. And I thought, well, good on you. But how do I do that? And I was so frustrated with myself because how do I shift my belief from that I can sell instead of 10 of these, let's say, programs to 100 of them? How do I do that? This little video will share with you how. In other words, I'm creating this, yes, short but powerful video for you so you can align yourself with any belief you desire, no matter how big it feels initially, so that the reality can match that version of you, okay? And just in case we don't know each other, warm welcome. I'm Lenka Lutonska. I'm a founder of Business Energetics Academy and the voice of a movement that Business Energetics is, which sets a new standard for how we approach business growth, which should be energetic, exponential, and effortless. So warm welcome in this powerful community. Let's get to the juice of today's video. I'm going to share with you a little trick I developed that helped me on numerous occasions to align my belief system. And this guided me all the way from a struggling coach, an overlooked coach, to a world-class coach and mentor and guide to very many entrepreneurs from 184 countries around the world. And the premise is simple. First and foremost, you've got to identify what that belief system is and break it down into a set of tangible beliefs. So if you feel into or tune into or explore that identity of yours that really holds all the beliefs required for you to attract amount of clients that you desire, attract the level of wealth and freedom and everything that you desire, what those beliefs are, be specific, take your time. So for instance, if your current version of self currently believes that it's very difficult to sell out more offerings, that's your current version of self. That's not a match to that identity of yours, the version of you who knows that you are an entrepreneur and change maker, who sells everything out in a breath and changes lives every single day. So you know that your offerings, your offers are selling out very, very easily. That's a very different belief. But when you take the time, identify this belief gap, you may find more beliefs than just one. You may find 10 of them or 20 of them, and that's fine. The point is, take your time and identify that belief gap between your current version of self and your desired version of self that you're becoming, you're meant to be, that you really are. And before we continue, I would love to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and that is Business Energetics Academy. Because honestly, what else would it be? Because it's Business Energetics Academy where business beyond logic, where wild wealth beyond limits, where limitless success beyond strategy, and where fulfillment beyond measure don't just become possible, they become inevitable. And so if you're watching this and thinking, hey, I want to grow my business from this place and I want to be a co-architect of this new global paradigm in the world, well, you're already being called into the field of Business Energetics Academy. The link is below this video and you will know if it's for you. And for now, let's continue with the magic, shall we? Now the second step, you're going to take each of these new beliefs separately, and if you can, you're going to simply step into them. So it would be something like, I am the woman who sells out her offerings easily every single time. I am a sold out coach or mentor. So the point is, you can stand in that belief with that I amness without flinching. When you say that I am, whatever follows, I am super abundant, I am sold out coach, I am world-class mentor, I am this, I am that, whatever that list of beliefs is, you don't flinch, you believe it with every cell in your body. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes that all it takes is to acknowledge that that belief which my current or old version of self was holding is simply a belief, is not truth, is not me, so I'm willingly stepping into the new version of me, into that polarity, the opposite of it, the new version of it, and that's enough. But other times, of course, it's not as easy. And therefore, we use the step 3. And this is my little trick that I've been using over the years. And I call this belief door opener. And that is, instead of forcing that I amness, forcing that energy of that version of self to flood your body, and without succeeding, basically your mind or nervous system disagreeing. Instead of that, you open the door by exploring, what would it be like if? That's it. What would it be like if I was selling out those offers easily and effortlessly in a breath? What would it be like if clients were coming to me every single day? What would it be like if 10K, 20K, 100K a month sales revenues would be my normal? What would it be like if I felt confident in my webinars and in my selling and in my marketing? What would it be like? You essentially go through your list of beliefs you identify that come with that next version of self, and you start exploring, what would that be like, what would that feel like if you were already like that. And this is wonderful, because you open the doors to that identity of yours with that entire belief system without resistance, because you're not forcing it that you must be that you are that you believe that. You simply are exploring, what would that be like. But guess what? When you do that, when you are exploring what would that be like, what would it feel like to be this version of you, you actually are, without resistance, becoming energetic match to it for that moment. So you're doing actually very powerful energetic work, you see? Your energy will start shifting, your mind will start repatterning, your body and nervous system will start to get more and more familiar with this frequency. And then when you do it again and again and again, it will be so much easier to simply assume you are that woman or man and change maker that sells out your offers easily and is abundant, and so forth and so forth. So it's absolutely wonderful door opener to your next level identity. I find that if there is a certain belief that is unreachable or too far out for my mind and body to agree with, when I use that opener, well, what would it be like if? What would it feel like if? Or wouldn't it be wonderful if? Even that is great. So if I use one of these openers, it takes minutes for me to be able to tap into that certainty. Well, I am that. I am that. I instantly configure myself to that version of myself that I am that. And that's it. Belief is there, 100%. Do you feel me? So instead of going from, let's say, I feel stuck and I'm scared that I don't have enough money or clients, to I'm abundant and I'm a sold out coach, for example, that's a big of a gap. We create a door opener to that identity of yours that holds these beliefs as absolute truths with, wouldn't it be wonderful if, or what would it be like, what would that feel like? And from there, it's very, very easy, well, much more easier to go into that identity. I am that. I am that. I am that, without a flinch, where your mind and body fully agrees. And when you are in that agreement, in that full agreement where your mind and body agrees that with who you are, that is super accelerating absolutely everything. It's speeding it up energetically as fast as it can. You are opening your awareness to new ideas. And here will come just a little warning and encouragement. Even though this little trick or technique, call it what you like, is absolutely wonderful, it's not complete. It will be complete when you take this energy shift you created from, let's say, feeling or being a little bit of fearful around money, feeling like stuck coach or overlooked coach. And I'm using coach as an example. Of course, it can be anything else, to abundant coach and fully booked coach and world-class coach and sold out coach and so forth. So when you take yourself there with your identity, the work is not complete. It will be complete when you take this energy and you will translate it into some tangible move, tangible decision, tangible choice. This is where the work is complete. The world is full of advice. Oh, just work on your belief system, recite your mantras, recite your affirmations. And I'm here to tell you that's not enough. Each energetic shift that you will create must, by law, trickle through into your feelings, into your choices, into your decisions and actions, into stuff that you let go, even though your current self might be a little uncomfortable, into stuff that you introduce, that you embody, that is in misalignment with your current self, but in full alignment with your new self. So it's that tangibility, bringing it into your body, into earth, that confirms this energetic shift. That is the end of energetic work. That is that which changes the universe, changes your reality, and grows your businesses, okay? So never forget that last step. So when you feel the shift, when you know you're already there, when you already know you went from feeling like or being in the identity and belief system of I can only sell 10 of these into, let's say, belief system and identity, I sell this easily out every single time, ask yourself, how does this version of me want to express itself today? Something will come. Maybe a piece of marketing from completely different energy, from assumption that it's going to be sold out. Something, some internal guidance will come, how you can earth and embody this energetic shift. And that is when this powerful technique, exercise or process or trick will be complete. So that's all I want to share for today. It's a quickie, but I believe it's a goodie. Let me know how you get on. Let me know what belief did you shift using this little door opener technique. And I, my dear one, will see you next time. Bye-bye.